Thank you. Okay, how's everybody doing this morning? Good, awesome. Well, who said great? Get up here and get up. It's wonderful, love that. Okay, so once again, yes, I'm Michael Foley, and we have a wonderful guest here today. Well, guest, I don't do a session anymore without Michael Walker. Michael is a wonderful musician. He's got two or three new songs today, so we're in for a treat with Michael. Give him a hand. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just, release anything in your hands. Sit nice and tall, and just let yourself land. Let yourself land, and we'll just do it. Just close your eyes, and we'll just do it. Just a quick meditation, and just take a deep, full breath, and just let yourself fully arrive from your busy week. And just as you exhale, just release all tension, release all worry. Release all concerns, all the things that have been on your plate and on your mind all week, and just let it go. Okay. And let this be just the 1 hour this week where you fully arrive, where you fully let yourself receive. And let this just be, regardless, this is not about perfection, right, Michael? This is about striving for excellence, striving for your heart. So with the mic, without the mic, we're just going to let ourselves just fully receive. One of the things that Michael and I do in preparation for these sessions is we tune in, and we tune into whomever is going to show up. And what's the message that they need? What's the resonance that they need? What's the special divine message that is to flow through the two of us? And that's why we're here. We're here to, there's no glory to this, right, Michael? Still wait for my checks to come. It's about being kind and letting things flow. And letting things flow for you. So this has been, we are here for so thank you for being here, and we're going to start right off with Michael. It's got a great song.
It is a brand new one for the gang. Everybody knows we're in this shift right now. We're full swing into the shift right now. We're kind of birthing a whole new consciousness on this planet. This song's a little bit about that. It's called Brand New Day. I come to you with an open heart, with an open mind, with an open soul. Together we'll let go, together we'll just be, we'll rewrite what we know. This is a new world, it's a brand new day. We're writing a script to a brand new play. The sky is still blue, but in a different way. This is a new world, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hey, hey. We're refining intention to a higher dimension, changing the picture of what could be. We're coming back home, it's a cosmic convention. We're doing a rewrite of reality. This is a new one, it's a brand new day. We're signing a script to a brand new play. The sky is still blue, but in a different way. This is a new one, it's a brand new day. Now's the time we join as one. Lift our hearts up to the sun. Anything is possible, we're on our way. This is a new world, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Oh, oh, oh. This is a new word, it's a brand new day. We're writing a script to a brand new play. The sky is so blue, but in a different way. This is a new word, it's a brand new. This is a new word, it's a brand new day. We're writing a script to a brand new play. We're to, but in a different way. This is a new word, it's a brand new. Oh, oh, no. Oh, oh, no, no, no. It's a brand new day. A brand new day. It's 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 a brand new day.
Okay, good. Okay, so the title of today's talk is Just Standing Here in the Snow. And I had the flu all week. I'm still recovering. And so I had a lot of time to think and just kind of be with winter this week. And, I watched a lot of TV, and I saw one of my favorite movies, Cool Hand Luke. Has anybody ever seen that with Paul Newman? And at one point, he's a convict and on a road crew. And at one point, he's out there in a thunderstorm, and it's thunder and lightning, and everybody runs inside the truck, and he's out there, and they're saying, "Aren't you afraid of dying?" And he says, "Dying? Boy, he can have this life anytime he wants. Do you hear me, old man? Are you hearing me? Come on, you're welcome to it, old timer. Let me know that you're up there. Come on, love me, hate me, kill me, anything. Just let me know you're there." And I don't know what happens to me, but when I do snow blowing, anybody a snowblower here? Snowball in the driveway. It's a meditative thing, isn't it? All right, I get my greatest thoughts out there, and I'm kind of praying and just, and it's kind of fun to watch the snow fly. And at one point, I'm like, "Come on, love me, hate me, just let me know spring is going to come. Please let me know spring is going to come." And so I was connecting with Cool Hand Luke this week, and the other movie I saw this week was Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Anybody know that one? And he's kind of a cynical character, and he says, "You want a prediction? I'll give you a prediction for the weather. Here it is. It's going to be cold, it's going to be gray, and it's going to last the rest of your entire life." Anybody feeling like that these days? I know I am too. So it got me thinking, this is especially a vulnerable, poignant part of my life, these 2 months of the year. They always get me every time, and I have a very good friend right here in the front row, Catherine Gray, who always says, "You get this funny look in your face, Mike, and you get this funny look in your eye, like you're about to sell a house, you're about to go live on a boat, you're about to move to the Caribbean," and every year something comes up. So I've really studied winter over the years and what will help get us through. So as I meditated on this week, I came up with a few ideas that I'd like to share, some of the things that really touch my heart and soul. And the first is to accept the love and friendship that is all around you, to open your heart. All right. Is it tough? A long, tough winter? Absolutely. It's tough on everything, on animals, on us. It's a hard thing to endure. And most of us isolate during the winter, and when in fact we should be doing the opposite. We should actually be embracing our friendships and our families. So the animal world, it's fascinating. If you ever want to see what's natural, watch the animal world. Our dog Zara, she's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. These are warm weather dogs. She goes out for 2 seconds and she's back at the door, barking. And she just follows us around the house, and she just needs to bump into us and just touch and put a paw on our lap or just whatever, but she's always near us. And I got me thinking years ago with Outward Bound, when I was out in Colorado, I woke up one morning, it was like a May morning, really cold up in the mountains.
And I thought, well, geez, I'm freezing. I got to go do something. And I looked up, and just outside the forest, there's a mountain. And on the rocks, I could see the sunshine was starting to come on the rocks. And I was like, hey, that's a good idea. So I just took a little hike over to the rocks, and I get over there, and the rocks are already warming up. And I'm like, this is a great idea, hanging out in the sun and getting warm. And I close my eyes for like 5 minutes. I open my eyes and hear all this chirping, and there's like 5 marmots sitting right around me, and we're all just kind of hanging out together getting warm. And it just got me thinking, the animal world knows what to do when we need that type of love. So, and I'll tell you one more story. There was a dog sledder up in Alaska, and this was about 15 years ago. He got lost. It wasn't the Iditarod, but he got lost on one of those huge races, and he was gone for weeks at a time. They couldn't find this guy. Finally, they found him, and he was alive, and all of his dogs were alive. And what he did for a week was he got under a pine tree and surrounded himself with the dogs, and they all did this big puppy pile for a week, and they kept each other warm. All right. So to me, we're the same way. And when things are like they are these days with the negative weather, we actually have to pull together physically, not just emotionally, but physically and emotionally. So I'd like to do an experiment. And what I'd like to do is I'd like you to get up, if you're willing, only if you're willing, and I'd like you to see in 60 seconds how many hugs you can get. And I want you to ask for the hug. Just say, may I have a hug? Now, if you don't want to do this, don't do it. That's fine. But if you're willing to experiment, I just want you to see what happens and observe when someone asks you for the hug, what that's like for you. And I want you to observe what it's like for you to ask for the hug. So let's just go for 60 seconds. May I have a hug? And see what happens. Ready, set, go. Sound. Wow, we're way over 60 seconds. Too much love in this room. There. Well, how fun was that, huh? Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So as I was, in a state of altered state with the flu and what else was I? Well, I can't even say it. Sudafed. I was writing this talk, and it occurred to me, the fix is in. The fix is in the best of ways. And here's the fix. The universe is conspiring to love you. The universe is conspiring to give you what you need. But the thing is, all you have to do is ask. You got to ask. So, the house always wins. The great news here today is you're the house. But you got to open the doors and invite the people in, and then you get to win. But you got to first open the doors and ask the people in. Does that make sense? All right. So there's a law, and it's not it's a metaphysical law of nature that you first got to plant the seeds, then you get to harvest the seeds. You got to ask for what you want, then you get that awesome hug. Does that make sense? But you got to ask. And so, as a hugger, what was it like for you? Pretty good? Yeah, receiving all that. As a huggee, did you feel, if you really were checking in, when someone asks that of us, we're compelled to give. Like it's almost not even a choice. How are you going to say no? It's like saying no to a child who's hungry. It's like, so we're compelled to give. So once again, the house always wins, and we're the house. All we have to do is ask. So keep that in mind. And I think, especially during this time of year, we need more of that, a lot more of that in the next month or so. The second thing that came to me was to accept reality without any demands. We hear that from the Byron Katie type of philosophy, which is accept whatever is right in front of you as best you can without it demanding that it be another way. I was recently, a couple weeks ago, flying back. No, actually, it was about a couple months ago. I was flying back from Dallas, actually Austin to Dallas, Dallas to Minnesota, and the flight got canceled, of course, with weather. And so I'm in the Dallas airport, and I'm trying to be as creative as I possibly can be. I'm like, all right, I'll take a flight to Cedar Rapids, fine. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, no problem. I'll drive home from there. I just want to go. I don't want to stay here. And they're like, fine, we'll get you on Cedar Rapids. So the flight for Cedar Rapids was at 11:30 at night, and it was 6 p.m., and tons of flights were getting canceled, so all the hotels filled up, and I'm like, I've worked the system here pretty good. I got this thing. I'm gonna get home. And of course, great plans don't always work out. So at 11 o'clock, they canceled that flight. And now all the hotels in the area are booked. These people were so mad, there's steam coming out of their ears. And I was observing myself, and I was like, boy, I really could get myself worked up here and get myself really mad. Instead, I thought I'd do an experiment and just be curious. I'm not sure how this night's going to go. Like, I have actually literally no idea what I'm going to do. And rather than get myself all worked up and demand, I can't believe this happened, like your flights get canceled all the time, just stay curious. When you don't know what's going to happen, rather than flip into demanding of life, stay curious. So I literally was walking the Dallas airport, which is huge, with my little roller bag. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I literally don't know what I'm going to do with myself. And about a half hour later, I went by a cot. I was like, well, there's a cot. That's fantastic. And then I found a blanket. And so I'm like, this is great. So I, pulled the cot next to the window. I had a nice little window seat, looking out at the runway. And I took my shoes off and got my book bag, and I had a nice 5-hour sleep. The problem was, at 6 a.m., it was a nice sunny day on a Saturday morning, and people are coming in for their trips. And I'm like bedhead, and and there's people sitting right next to me having coffee, and I'm, waking up. So anyway, trying to self-acceptance, that's okay. But anyway, it worked out just fine. And this is exactly one of those moments where a lot of people would get themselves all worked up because, flights shouldn't cancel. Well, they do, and they always will, and they always have. So can you just roll with it, so to speak, and be curious as to the outcome? The third thing that came to me was to accept that sometimes we need to be patient. I know it's so hard right now. We're all so impatient. It's -16 and it's March 2nd. I can't believe that we still have to wait. But sometimes, who's kind of impatient here? Anybody? I'm a little impatient, all right, especially for spring. And go skiing. There you go. See, exactly. Go skiing. Exactly right. And sometimes we just have to wait, and sometimes be patient. And I read this week. I saw Dr. Seuss's "Oh, the Places You Will Go." Has anybody ever read that? I've got a little excerpt for you. It says, "Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Oh, the places you will go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get so confused that you'll start to race down long wiggled roads at a breakneck pace and grind on for miles across wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to go, or waiting for a yes or a no, or waiting for your hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Somehow you will escape all this that is waiting and staying. You'll find that bright place where boom bands are playing. Oh, the places you will go." And so very good wisdom from Dr. Seuss that sometimes, the theme there is to not demand. And when we're impatient, we're demanding that life is different than it is. So the question is, given the reality of where life is, how can you embrace it? And somebody just called out, go skiing. Exactly. Or, call friends over, or do whatever you can do, but embrace it rather than fight it. And that's definitely, something that we can do. So the last thing that came to me was full and complete self-acceptance. You know, what if we were just to accept ourselves right where we're at, rather than demanding that we're different than we are? And I had a wonderful experience over Christmas. I had some friends over, and you know, there was some upset in my family with my siblings over Christmas. That anybody have upset with family over the holidays? Yeah, me too. And it comes down to, all my life I have been fairly truthful, and it kind of stirs upset once in a while. And my family has been telling me for 51 years that I shouldn't be this way. And I was walking through the library in our house, and I found a silver cup from when I was 2, 3, 4 months old. And you can see around the bottom here, it's completely dented. And it got me thinking, everybody, 6 kids in my family, everyone's was perfect except for moi. And I look back at my childhood, and I was like, yeah, I was a really rambunctious kid. I spent a lot of time in the principal's office. But that was just the nature of who I was and still am. And it was like an epiphany. It's like, wow, yes, I've changed. Yes, I've evolved. And yet an aspect of me hasn't changed one iota. And can I accept exactly where I'm at? And we've all heard this before, to accept where we're at. But what if we were to truly accept without any demands of any changes at all? I mean, just exactly the same health where you're at, the same weight, the same job, the same income. Doesn't mean we don't strive for these things, but what if we were to just really amp up the self-love and just say, you know what, where I'm at is okay right now, right where exactly how I am. And the paradox, and you hear this again and again, is that if we're willing to lean into that self-acceptance, change happens even faster. All right? Change doesn't happen from demand. It happens from opening your heart to self-acceptance. So I just think that, for me, has been the key to getting through these winters. And for me, it's self-acceptance. Yeah, these are 2 tough months, so what can I do to help myself? Oh, I know. Embrace friends. I know. Self-acceptance. I know. Accept without any demands and be patient. So that's what I just like to leave you with today. It's just, those are some just thoughts and spring will come. By the way, they're saying by the end of the month it's going to be 50 degrees. So, yeah. So, in closing, as we witness the transformation this month from winter to spring, remember to open your heart to the love that is all around you. Stay curious, stay open-minded, be patient, and most of all, accept who you are without any demands. And if we do so, we will learn what it means to truly flow with life in harmony and peace. Thank you.
That cup still holds water too, doesn't it?
What's that?
That cup still holds water too, doesn't it? It's a beautiful cup. This is another brand new song, and this one kind of ties in exactly with what Mike was talking about just the space of, like we've all kind of been. I know I've been bouncing in and out all winter long of, oh my God, another week of sub-zero temperatures. This usually lasts for 1 week in January, and we're out of it, and we're good to go through the rest of the year with a nice steady climate temperatures, but it's just been sitting in the basement this whole time. And so there's a certain amount of impatience that does come with it, and I've kind of sensed that from a lot of people that I talk to. And this song, I got the chords to this thing, and I started writing it, but the lyrics were struggling with me because when I write, I got a group of Council of Light that kind of helps me with this sort of thing, and I said, what are the lyrics going to be in this song? And they said, call it Saturday. And I said, well, that doesn't sound spiritual. So what am I going to do with Saturday? What's up with that? So I've just come to, after several days of arguing, I finally gave up because I've learned that I never win that battle anyway. And of course, I always give in to the love and delight, and I always, after the fact, I go, oh, okay, now I get it. So this is called Saturday, but it's kind of built around that process of how we kind of wait for Saturday to have fun, or wait from spring to come so we can start enjoying life, or whatever that piece of impatience might be that we kind of carry with us sometime. And this is kind of what came out of that. So this is brand new, and this is called Saturday. it's Monday morning and here I am, sitting with a coffee in my hand. I'm ready for a long week of work ahead, but I'd rather go play instead. On Saturday, oh, I'm gonna play, gonna make my getaway. Oh, on Saturday, oh, I'll go out and play. Yeah, on Saturday, I'll play. Well, the week is almost done, gonna have me some fun when the weekend finally comes. I paid my dues, put in my time, and made it to the finish line. On Saturday, oh, I'm gonna play, gonna make my getaway. Oh, on Saturday, oh, I'll come out and play. Yeah, on Saturday I'll play. Or I could sit here quietly and watch these flowers grow. If I tune into them, I can hear their very soul. They say, you don't have to wait for Saturday to come. Just be here now and let a miracle be done. Oh, whoa, 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 on Saturday, oh, Saturday I'll play. Well, this petal of wisdom from this beautiful flower help remind me of my natural power. On Saturday, oh, I'm gonna play, gonna make my getaway. Oh, every day, oh, I'll come out and play. Yeah, on Saturday I'll play. Oh, on Saturday, oh, I'll come out and play.
Awesome, Michael.
So you guys want to do a little meditating? Kind of turn in, and I'm going to check in with my team. I call them the A team. For those of you who don't know, they're formally comprised of Arcturians, but a number of different angels have been joining in lately, so we're going to just tune in for a second. So take a couple breaths with me. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes for a second. We're just going to open the gate, welcome what comes in. So we're going to talk about spring. This is a time that we talk about this shift. Everybody talks about this shift. It is real, it is here, it is manifesting in each and every one of you this very moment. We would ask you to take a couple breaths with us. And on the exhale, just say, ah. Ah. Two more. Ah. And one more. Ah. Ah is a very secret sound. It is the sound of God in almost every language. God, Ra, Jehovah, Allah, is a perfect sound to let go and relax. So for the moment, we'll take a few minutes to go within. Take a time to take stock of what your winter has been inside of you. We know that spring will come. It always does. We'd like to talk about the spring inside of you. What has winter frozen over? What are you willing to let go with the winter, with the melt, with the spring? This place of the shift, one of the things that is so very important is the intentions that we set. So, in this moment, in this space right now, just see in your mind's eye any place within you that you're ready to let go with the melting of the snow and the ice. Perhaps an old habit that you're ready to let go. Perhaps a old activity within your mind. It's how you treat your body. Perhaps the food that you eat. Some piece of your life that you would like to let go. And just take a moment. Set an intention. This is something that has been with me that I no longer need. I say thank you for what you have taught me. And with the melting snows, I intend to let you go. And just see this melting away. Any aspect that you'd like to change, clear out, let go. And a couple more breaths with the ah. Ah. See it letting go. See it melting away, drifting away so easily. Ah. And with the spring, the snow will melt. We'll start seeing brand new green seedlings, flowers, grasses, even trees popping up through the snow. Sooner than we know, they'll start to grow, as we all know. So take a moment to say, what is the intention I would like to set for the rest of the year for myself? What intention would I like to set for something that I want to grow in my life? Something that will start coming out of the snow and the ice like a little seedling, a little green, beautiful seedling popping up out of the snow, growing into the most beautiful flower or the tallest, strongest tree. Take a moment now. If you feel resistance, if you feel a thought pop into your head that says, this is silly, say thank you for sharing. Take a breath and say ah and let it go. So dear ones, what intention would you like to set for yourself now? Make it clear you are powerful beings. Your intentions will grow with the love and light that you feed them like water onto a plant. Take a moment now. Set the intention. See the ice melting, the snow melting. See the sun coming out, warming your very intentions. The love of the one, the love of all of us here, showering down upon you for only your best. And all that is in your greatest good is in our desires. And all that we do to support you and uplift you. So with this, we take a couple gentle breaths with a couple ahs as we let you go. As you grow your garden of intentions with love and light, blessings be on each and every one of you. We honor you and bless you.
send your love and support. So it is, and so let it be done. And whenever you're ready, come back into the room.
So before I start this, we've got a little time. I want to play with this and have you guys join and sing with me a little bit. Are you willing to do that? Have some fun on this next song? So here, there are going to be 3 parts I'm going to ask for you to join on me. And the first one is I'm going to go, yeah. And you're going to go, yeah, yeah. Okay? So I'll try it. Let's try it. I'll go, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You'll see it when it comes. Perfect. That sounds so good. Songbirds. You all get your royalty checks in the mail. Just look for that sometime on Saturday. And the next one we're going to do, I'm going to chakra wheels go around and around. We make them glow a sacred sound. Aum. That's your part. So we'll go. Aum. And you'll just follow it as we go. And that's it. That's the second one. The third one is at the end. We're going to. And you're going to be going, oh, 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 oh. And you guys go, oh. So let's try it. Oh, and you can sing both. Oh, you're all ready. Called the fine light. Take a little time to unwind, just being here in this quiet mind. Make a little space and fill it with grace. Won't be long now till I find, oh, the fine light. Oh, the fine light. Bathing in the sweet love of the fine light, yeah. Bathing in this fine light, yeah. Yeah, yeah. A little bit of air, a little bit of care, resting in sweet everywhere, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Rainbow sighs reach the skies, resting in sweet angels' care, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm bathing in this sweet love of the fine light, yeah. Sing to the sky, sing to the earth, oh, oh, oh. Feel our beating through and through. Chakra wheels go round and around. We make them glow with sacred sounds. We're just going to keep doing that for a few minutes. A little more air in it. You're going to be my backup vocals here. Yeah, let it go. Sing it loud. Feel it deep down inside. Yeah, yeah. Sing to the sky, sing to the earth. Feel your heart being lifted high. Feel your heart being lifted. In the fine light, in the fine light, waiting in the sweet love of this fine light. Good job, you guys. We've got another sing along. This one will be really easy. We are children of the stars, we are made of sacred light. We carry in our hearts the sound of one. Here's where you join in. I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am. I am. We are one with the infinite, we shine with magnificence, we carry in our soul the light of one. I am, I am, I am, I am, oh I am, I am, Lord I am here right now, oh Lord I am. We are everlasting, forever love, forever light, ever love. I am, I am, I am, I am, oh, I am, I am. I'm gonna sing it to you, Lord. I am, I am, I am, I am. And I will carry this love throughout this day. With a heart full of gratitude, I will pray. I am, I am, I am. Oh, I'm grateful to be here. I am, I am, I am. Oh, thank you for the blessings now. Hey, yeah, I am, I am.